Now the owners of this home have had a real problem with mold allergies and mold sensitivity. So in a situation like this, you got to be extra careful. So in this case, it's just your typical, HVAC system. And I came down here to check the filters. And if you can see closely here, first of all, this filter, the arrow goes that way. Now that arrow is showing the airflow, which way the air is supposed to be flowing through the filters. Unfortunately, these thick ductwork here, this is what's called the return. So the air is being sucked out of the house into this, through this, and the air is going that way. It goes through the furnace, through the cooling part, and then it goes to what's called the supply, and that will go out to the vents all through the home. So guess what? This arrow is pointing the wrong way. Somebody put it in backwards, number one, which will dramatically reduce the effectiveness. And one other thing I should point out, there's what's called a MERV rating. Now this is MERV 13, which isn't bad, but there's better ones. So here we're going to put in the correct filter for this situation. Right here, bold letters, MERV 16, so it's one of the top MERV ratings you're going to be able to find. It's a much thicker filter. You can see here the difference, much wider. And not only that, this one's got carbon on one side and then a regular HEPA filter on the other side. And you can see here there's the arrow showing which way it's supposed to go. So we will put that in and you'll see the difference. So you can see it's much thicker, it fills most of the space, the arrow's going the correct way, and again it's a MERV 16, which means it's a much higher efficient filter. And with the carbon actually sucks a lot of gases and things out of the air as well as the filtering system. Just like you're probably familiar with carbon filters for water. Depending on the situation you're in, you want to change this bare minimum every 6 months. But if you've got mold sensitivity and stuff going on, you may want to change it, I would recommend every 3 months, but you could maybe even change it every month, depending on just how bad the situation. If you're in an area with a lot of dust and a lot of stuff going on, and you have people in the home that have respiratory issues, then you probably want to change this every month. But in most situations, it's every 3 to 6 months. That's something everybody needs to be aware of, is proper maintenance of your HVAC system.